Hey everyone, it's Jen, Jrzygirlforlife, 10 years later, pretty much, almost. I had my surgery in 2009, so I'm almost 10 years out. I was just looking at some of my old videos, and I was like, oh, I didn't have wrinkles there, or there, or there. It's amazing what 10 years does to a face. Anyway, I feel bad, everyone seems to, drop off after a year or two and doesn't keep people updated, so I can't even get in my old account, though. So I had made a new one. It let me name it the same thing as my old account, which I don't understand why it let me do that, but I'm very, very upset I can't get in my old account because I'm sure there was a ton of questions people had, but I'll be keeping up with this one. I've decided to get on and kind of start holding myself accountable again. I think my last video, I'm still living in New Hampshire. It's been about 5 years since I moved here. As I told you in my last video, I had a real bad problem with transfer addiction. And I had had 3 surgeries, including the Gastric Bypass surgery. And had gotten addicted to prescription pain meds. I've had a hell of a time, let me tell you, but I've been clean and sober for quite some time now, and, with bumps in the road, there's always bumps in the road with sobriety, but I'm good, it's just, I know that no matter what, if I have a surgery, if I am in the worst pain in the world, that it's ibuprofen for me. Actually, right now, my tooth kind of hurts. But I've always thought, after a car accident or something, if I take these meds, right, I'll be okay. Or I went in for pancreatitis, and I was in there for a month. They had me on a drip. I came out addicted again, and it was just I can't live this life anymore. It was killing me. Literally. I'm surprised I'm still alive, honestly. But I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm doing great. I have my own place. Finally moved out of my parents' house. So last video, I was 214, I believe, was the last one I had updated in Jersey. I had gotten down and was around 206 is what I had plateaued at. I was going nowhere. 206 was my number. Funny story, and why I kind of decided to come on here is this morning I get on the scale and I'm 206.9. I was like, that's really funny. That's kind of where I left off. So when I gotten up to New Hampshire and got clean, I lost 10 pounds, real fast. I mean, I didn't eat for 2 weeks at all. So I had gotten down to 194. Yay, I can say in my 20s, I had hit Wonderland. But obviously, after getting cleaned up and stuff, I started eating normal. Maybe not so normal, but was eating again. And I shot back up to 220. And so for the last 5 years or so, I've been in the 220s, 230s. Once I got up to 250 and was holy cow. Went back down to the 230s, 220s. I even, this is hard to admit, at one point I stepped on the scale because I just stopped weighing myself. I was depressed and very, very depressed. I'd gotten up to 299.5. And I was like, oh, heck no. So I went on major, I don't even know what you want to call it, danger zone. You go, yeah, I needed to get out of that even possibility of hitting 300. And I dropped like 65 pounds. And then so I was fluctuating in that 220, 230 range for years. So, but that was scary. Like having this surgery starting at 376 and then seeing that 299 and a half. I'm like, I've gained back half of what I lost. Like, what am I doing? You went through all this. You have to deal with this for the rest of your life. And what are you doing to yourself? So, self-check. So, I can proudly say I stepped on the scale this morning. I was 206.9. So, when I had gotten down to 194, for some reason I'm thinking I had even gotten down to like 189, but literally maybe for a week. I was looking a little scary, I have to say. I don't know if I liked myself that thin, and it's amazing what 10 pounds does to me right now. Like, I don't know, I screwed up my video last time I tried to show this, but this is me right now. I still have problems with loose skin, and I went to a couple consultations, but they, my insurance denied me, so I would have to pay cash. My stomach's not that bad, my legs aren't that bad, it's honestly like my arms. I'm so self-conscious of them, and, you know, it's horrible. What are you going to do, though? I'd rather have flappy arms than be 400 pounds. So, one day, hopefully, I can get the surgery. One day, hopefully, in the future, 10 years from now, I don't know, 5 years from now, with technology, they'll be able to just zap it away or something. I don't know. But, I really don't want to have the big, long, sorry for that light, guys, that big, long scar that they do right here. I've heard of one where they cut in your armpit. But the one of the consultations that I went to, he said that he couldn't do that. And I said, I don't care if they're perfect. I don't want a huge scar. So I don't know if you guys have had any luck with that, or what you've been doing for extra skin. Like, I've tried everything. I've tried those stupid chick machines. I'm doing housekeeping right now, which, what's weird is I feel like it's actually helped a little bit with my arms. So I don't know, but it's never fully gonna go back. Never. Even when I was really big, like I had loose skin in my arms. Like, they were always flabby. I guess TMI, right? Anyway. So, if you guys have any questions about my journey, about anything, please feel free to ask. I'm going to try and keep up with this, and I'm going to try and get to Wonderland. So, cross your fingers. My original goal was to get to 169, but I think that I would like to be like in the 185 range is where I would like to be. So not that far. You know, what, 20, 30 pounds? 20 pounds? 20 pounds. Yeah. Which doesn't seem all that hard, but if you guys haven't had the surgery or have had the surgery, you know that losing weight, especially 10 years out, is so difficult. Like, starvation mode difficult, because your body's gotten so used to eating such a low amount of carbs that even if you ate a meal a day, like, you could gain weight depending on what that meal is, or depending on what you drink. Like, if you drink really sugary drinks all the time, like, even that could put on weight. Like, it's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to go for now. But, again, if you have any questions, let me know. Drop me a line. And hopefully I can get my old subscribers onto this channel. And we can reconnect. I've met a couple of you. It's crazy. Someone walked into my shop. It was, oh God, it was like 5 years ago. I think it was Sarah was her name. She was from Maine. And her husband recognized me. It was crazy. He's like, you look so familiar. And we started talking, and that's where he got me from. He's like, me and my wife used to watch you all the time. My wife had the surgery, and, you know, we followed your whole journey, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And it sucked, because I was like, I had been putting on weight at that time in my life, but, is what it is. So, anyway, again, I guess I'm going to go. I've said this about 4 times. It's great. I have a pimple right in the middle of my forehead. I'm in my 30s, and this is crazy. Anyway, so yeah. I guess I'll talk to you later. Peace.